Hey everybody, and welcome back to the White Wolf of Icicle Creek. We've stumbled upon Bill and, I was about to say Bill and Ted, Bill and Lou here. Let's talk to the guys.
What's up?
So we can talk to them individually, it looks like.
So you go to school in California?
Yep. University of California at Brea.
Okay, so it is UC then.
What kind of degree are you working on?
Master of Fine Arts.
Cool. So what's your favorite medium?
What is this, like the Spanish Inquisition?
Dude!
Hey, give her a break. She's just trying to make pleasant conversation.
Yeah.
Oh, right. My favorite medium? Dirt.
You paint with dirt?
You paint with dirt?
I create works of art by manipulating naturally occurring geophysical substances like dirt. Sometimes I just use my hands, but most of the time heavy machinery's involved.
Oh.
Brother.
Nobody understands my art, but that's cool. To be great is to be misunderstood. FYI, Ralph Waldo Emerson said that.
So that's why you've got all these books about heavy machinery and geological things.
Is this your first time at the lodge?
Yep. My car broke down on my way to Lake Louise last summer. Pulled in here to wait for the tow truck and figured it'd be a cool place to visit during the winter, so here I am.
Here you are.
What do you think about all the weird things that have been happening around here?
I think they're kind of cool. Accidents make life colorful, you know?
Cool.
You wouldn't be saying that if you were the one who'd slipped on those ice-covered stairs or eaten that bad potato salad or had those 4 flat tires.
Yeah.
Hey, I had that broken window.
Broken window?
I went snowshoeing on like the 3rd day I was here, and when I got back, the window in my room was broken. Glass was all over the place.
Oh my. Well, at the very least, you didn't get hurt. And I suppose this guy could, like, twist it to be like, hey, broken windows are cool. They make good art, you know?
Was anything missing from your room?
Nah, it wasn't a burglary. It was like the window just decided to break. I mean, there was no rock on the floor, no bullet, no nothing.
It was the wolf. Tried to jump up into your room, but didn't quite make it.
Heh.
That's bogus, dude. My room's on the 2nd floor, and besides, wolves don't do stuff like that.
Hey, that wolf does a lot of stuff wolves aren't supposed to do. That's why it needs to be hunted down.
It's just doing its thing, man. Get off its case. Anyway, my window broke and nobody knows why. Pretty awesome, huh?
You seem awfully chill about this.
So, you like to snowshoe?
I like doing stuff outside. Snowshoeing's about all I can afford.
Well, if snowshoeing is fun.
Think you could teach me sometime?
You don't learn how to snowshoe. If you need to get through snow that's too deep to walk through, you slap on some snowshoes and you just do it.
That's partially true. It is kind of nice when you can do it with somebody, though.
Do you ever see anyone else when you're out there snowshoeing?
I see that Yannick guy sometimes. I'll be plodding along and he'll go zooming by. Those skis of his are like rockets, man. He's all like, zippy zoom.
I guess that's one way to put it.
Do you ever hear explosions?
Yeah, and they freak me out. It doesn't take a very big sound to trigger an avalanche. And when you're out there by yourself, nothing will ruin your day faster than a couple of tons of snow roaring your way at 100 miles an hour.
Tell me about it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, good luck with the game.
Ditto, dude.
Hey, excellent job on the snow shoveling, eh? We had ourselves one fine time out there because of you. Especially Lou here.
I beat him 5 times.
Oh.
By the slimmest of margins. What's up, kiddo?
Is this the first time you've been to the lodge?
Yep, sure is.
Oh, we could ask him about this. I didn't even think about that.
Are you by any chance related to Rolf Kessler, the guy who used to build carousels around the turn of the last century?
No idea.
Probably not. I don't think Rolf Kessler was Canadian, but I could be remembering wrong.
I'd better get going.
Glad you dropped by.
So yeah, Rolf Kessler, you guys might remember, was from the Haunted Carousel. He was the guy who built the horse and stuff. Alright, so... Is that like a clown? What is that? I can't even see what that is. Oh, there we go. It's some design. So at this point, I'm kind of killing time until we have to cook dinner here. So let's go down here and tell everybody about what we did.
Nancy, I am glad to see you.
I'm not disturbing your routine?
You must listen. I was outside skiing very fast, as usual, and suddenly, boom! Snow, dirt, rocks, everything went flying into the air right in front of me. There is a mad bomber on the loose.
Is it just me, or does this guy look like Spock from the new Star Trek movies? Like, look at that guy. Like his face and his hair, everything looks very Spockish.
You think it was a bomb?
Of course it was a bomb. My competitors bombed the bunkhouse thinking I would be so frightened that I would abandon my training and leave. Only I wasn't frightened. So now they are trying to bomb me.
I don't know. I still think this guy is a little paranoid.
Do you think they're responsible for all the accidents that have been happening around here as well?
My competitors and the governments behind them, they are as desperate as they are ruthless. They are capable of anything. They can operate anywhere in the world, under all conditions. It would not surprise me if someone right here in the lodge is right now under their employ. But to them, I say, Pa!
Pa!
Do not scare me. I am the best cross-country skier in the world. I will neutralize their petty threats with my excellent strength, skill, and speed. I am sorry. Enough about my problems. Did you want something?
Let's ask him about Lou.
Ever see Lou Talbot when you're out there training?
The college student? Just yesterday I had to slow down to avoid colliding with him. It ruined my whole session.
Oh, he had to slow down, guys.
That's all for now.
We'll talk again, I'm sure.
Alright. Let's talk to Ollie here.
What you need?
Ollie is my parents' dog's name, by the way.
Have you ever seen Trapper Dan's needle?
Of course.
Oh, I guess that's the only part of the response. I was like getting ready to rub my eyes here because it's like 5 o'clock in the morning as I'm recording this, and I thought there was going to be more to that.
Do you know if there's a way to get into it?
Don't know, don't really care.
Aw.
Maybe something in that display up in the lobby will tell you what you want to know.
Well, there would have been, but the picture was taken out of the thing.
Did you know there was an avalanche at Chicken Ridge?
Sure didn't. Not surprised, though. You call the Avalanche Patrol?
No, should I?
You better give those employee instructions I left in your room another look. Reporting avalanches is part of your job.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
That's all the questions I had.
If you need anything, just holler.
Alright. So, let me, I think what I'm going to do next, aside from dinner, is... Wait a minute, what was that? What is this?
I should put on a coat before I go outside.
Do we not have a coat? I'm assuming that leads to the cellar door that we saw outside. But yeah, aside from cooking dinner, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and call people here. So let's see, cooking. Oh, it's 6 o'clock. Okay, so I got some time to call people. Alright, so let's look at our number list here. We can call Ned. Let's call the Avalanche Patrol first, though. ...2006. I think that's the year this came out.
Avalanche Patrol, what's your location?
I'm calling from the Icicle Creek Lodge, but I wanted to report an avalanche at Chicken Ridge.
Anyone injured or trapped?
Not anymore.
We'll check it out. Thanks for the heads up. Hey, wait a minute. You know Ollie Randall?
The handyman here at the lodge?
He's also on the patrol. Do me a favor and tell him that the explosives training in Calgary has been postponed till next month.
Explosives training?
Sometimes the patrol has to use explosives to bring down unstable snow. Yearly training sessions are mandatory. Ollie'll know what I'm talking about.
I'll tell him.
Appreciate it.
One more thing. Have any of you guys been setting off explosives anywhere near the Icicle Creek Lodge recently?
Nope, sure haven't.
Well, thanks. Bye.
So Ollie knows how to use explosives, huh? That's interesting. Alright, so we can call Guadalupe, although... Isn't she one of the guests here? We haven't seen her around. Oh, wait. I forgot to put the area code in. My bad. Can I can't click on the thing? Okay. 213555. Okay, there we go. Oh, I guess we did do that. Okay, so she's not answering her phone then. Alright, so let's call the Southwaites. So they were the family that got the... I think they were the ones who got the food poisoning, or the slashed tires, I forget which.
Hello?
Hello?
I've got it, sweetheart.
Hi, is this Brenda and Derek Southwaite?
Yes, it is.
Is this a solicitation?
Honey, you're so suspicious.
Only because you can be way too nice for your own good, darling.
I'm not selling anything. I just want to ask you about your recent stay at Icicle Creek Lodge.
You mean Gassicle Leak Lodge?
Oh, very clever, sweetie. Gas
Oh.
was leaking from so many places while we were there. It's a wonder the place didn't blow sky high.
I heard something about your almost being overcome by fumes in the sauna.
Well, we had just gone ice skating, so we decided to warm up in the sauna. So we were sitting in there, and everything was fine until both of us started feeling a little woozy.
We started feeling a lot woozy.
And the next thing we knew, that Russian skier came in.
Actually, I think he was Slovakian.
Actually, I think he was made up country
We
in.
smelled gas and thought we should get out, so we did.
Barely. By that point, the fumes were making us both ill, if you know what I mean.
That poor skier. By the time he helped us get out of there, he was almost as green as we were.
Awful experience.
Horrible. And it was our honeymoon.
At least the owner had the decency to give us a full refund.
Oops, the shuttle's here, sweetheart. We're off to Aspen. Kind of a second first honeymoon.
Long story short, if you're thinking about going to Icicle Creek Lodge, don't.
Well, I appreciate the advice. Have fun.
Oh, we will. Bye.
Bye.
Well, it's a little too late for that. I'm assuming that the characters who are here we can't really call. So let me, oh, the Faringdales, was it the Faringdales that were a family? I think it was the Faringdales. Let's call them.
Hello?
Hi, are you Mrs. Faringdale?
Put your socks on in the car, okay? We're late. This better not be a sales call because I really don't have time.
No, my name is Nancy Drew, and I'm calling from the Icicle Creek Lodge. You know, in Canada.
After what happened to me and my family, I have no intention of going back there ever, no matter how many freebies you throw in. I thought I made that clear. Put that cookie down and get in the car.
I like how we can ask, you're not going back because of that food poisoning thing? Like, no duh.
I'm not really with the lodge. I just wondered if you could tell me what happened.
The three of us had meatloaf, potato salad, and green beans for dinner one night. And by 4 the next morning, we were all sick as dogs and had to be taken to the hospital. We recovered quickly, thank goodness. But the minute we got out, we went straight to the airport. I will never set foot in that lodge again.
Ooh.
The worst of it is, I made poor little Susie eat all of her potato salad that night. Eat it, I said. It's cold out. You need the carbs. Now she refuses to eat any kind of potatoes.
Aw.
Even French fries. All our friends think she's a freak. And all our friends' mothers think I'm a freak for going to Canada for winter break instead of Disney World like everyone else. Turn that TV off. I have to go. Susie's got a soccer game and I'm snack mom. Only I haven't been to the store yet. Maybe I can sneak out during halftime.
Sure, just pull out the orange slices and no one will notice.
Oh my gosh. The orange slices.
The orange slices.
We have to go right now.
Alright, so I'm guessing that's the only conversation we can have with her. Didn't we see a... Hang on. Wasn't there a number for Elsa here? I thought there was a number there. I wasn't imagining that, was I? I really want to talk to Elsa, and I thought she left her number with somebody. Here we go, 555-2383. Okay, I wasn't imagining it. I'm assuming that's a local number. So maybe we have to dial 403 first. Or not. Okay. Well, that didn't work out. Did I dial the right area code? Nope. Okay. Interesting. So you can't really talk to her? It's kind of a bummer. It is 2383, right? Yep. Alright, so let's call Ned. Do 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 do. 523 555 4357. We can't call Bess and George. That's kind of a bummer.
Hello?
Hi, Ned. It's Nancy.
Hey, Nance. I couldn't tell it was you because you're not calling from your cell phone.
No coverage out here. I'm in the middle of the Canadian Rockies, remember?
Oh, I haven't forgotten. Everything okay?
Not really.
Well, as a matter of fact, just as I got here, the bunkhouse blew up.
Yikes. So there was another act of sabotage?
I'm not sure yet.
Sabotage.
I did find a melted clock face and all the debris, which, if the explosion was caused by a bomb, may have been part of the timer. In fact, I should probably call the sheriff and see what he thinks.
Nothing like starting things off with a bang. Sorry.
Ba-dum-tsh.
A lone wolf has been hanging out around the lodge lately.
A wolf? That's kind of cool.
No, what's cool is that it dug me out of an avalanche and saved my life.
You're kidding me. Why would a wolf do that?
I don't know. Yet.
So, you've got a wolf hanging around that acts like Lassie. What else?
Yeah, the wolf helped us out, which was pretty awesome. I'm hoping that will continue to be the case.
Bad news. Chantal is insisting that if I need help, I get it from this police consultant she hired. A guy named Tino Balducci.
Tino Balducci.
That combo.
That's the one.
How does Chantal know him?
Someone introduced them and he charmed her into hiring him. And now I have to get all my hints from him.
Well, I'm sure he'll be very helpful. Not as helpful as, say, I would have been, of course, but very helpful.
Okay, so I guess Tino's serving as Ned here, where we could ask him for hints.
Yanni Volkstaya, the cross-country skier? Someone threw a bomb at him while he was out on the slopes training.
A bomb? You mean like a grenade or something?
Whatever it was, it left a small crater. I saw it myself.
Why would someone do that?
From what I've read, Yanni is a pretty ruthless competitor. He's probably made a lot of enemies. In fact, he's convinced that his competitors are the ones who blew up the bunkhouse. He thinks they were trying to intimidate him.
And what do you think?
I think he's just being paranoid. Someone may be using explosives around here, but I really don't think they're doing it just to get rid of Yanni Volkstaya.
Then why are they using them?
That I intend to find out.
Good idea.
The guy who built Icicle Creek Lodge also built this weird concrete pyramid thing nearby that everyone calls Trapper Dan's Needle.
What's it for?
No one knows, but there was a piece of black nylon-type fabric sticking out of it. Like there's a door in it and someone had snagged their clothes on it on their way in.
So you think there's a door, but you can't see one?
Right.
Well, just keep poking around. If something's got a front door, it usually has a back door, too.
Not necessarily, but okay.
That's all I have to report.
I miss you, you know.
I miss
Aw.
you too. Bye, Ned.
Alright, let's call Carl Jenkins.
Hello?
Hi, is this Mr. Jenkins?
Yeah, this is Carl. Missed you.
Well, my name is Nancy Drew. I heard that you had an accident at Icicle Creek Lodge and wondered if you could tell me a little more about it.
Not much to tell. Take that, Captain Keen. I went there to do a little ice fishing, and I slipped going down some stairs, fractured my tibia in 2 places. Can't work, can't go out. All I can do is sit around and play this stupid video game. Oh, no, you don't?
I understand the stairs were a little icy.
They were covered with ice. I was lucky I didn't fracture my skull. Yes, yes. Hey, look, I'm about 4 laser strikes away from ruling the Gargoulian Galaxy, so I gotta go, okay? You got any more questions? Check with the people at the lodge. Gotcha.
Alright. Let me see if Tino Balducci has anything to say. I feel like we're probably going to have this rhythm of going out and investigating and cooking meals and then calling people.
Hey, Nancy, what you need?
Oh, I guess that's it.
That does it for now.
Don't be a stranger.
I guess you can only get hints in junior mode still, which is kind of a bummer. Alright, so I'm not really sure what to do now. Do 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 do. Of course we looked at all this stuff.
As long as it's not time to cook, I might as well stay out of the kitchen.
Alright, we'll be back there in a little bit. Is there anything over here aside from the newspaper? It feels like there should be. Nope, just the guys playing their game. Oh, hey, someone's here.
Well, who are you?
My name's Nancy Drew.
Perhaps what I should have asked Nancy is, what are you? You're obviously much too young to be a paying guest.
I'm the new maid.
Oh, the new maid, thank goodness. I was wondering how much longer the owner expected us to endure these conditions and still pay full price.
How long has Elsa been gone?
2 days, I think.
2 days.
I don't know. It's all a blur of dirt and dust and soap residue. My name is Guadalupe Comillo. My friends call me Lupe. 2 things, dear. First, the alarm clock is missing from my room. I don't necessarily need another one. I just don't want to be charged for that one, seeing as I have no idea where it went to. Second, be a doll and clean my room first. It'll hardly take you any time at all, especially compared to the other rooms. The other guests are all men. Single men.
Are you trying to tell us something?
I'm happy to report that I've already cleaned your room.
Yeah.
Excellent.
In fact, we cleaned it first thing in the morning.
I hate to sound nosy, but what are you doing?
Birds. I'm watching birds. That's what I am, you see, a bird watcher. Sometimes I go outside and watch, and sometimes I stay inside. It all depends on what the birds feel like doing and what I feel like doing.
How can you see birds through that window? I mean, it's so foggy and everything.
So that's what brought you to Icicle Creek Lodge, the birding?
Absolutely. The place is a veritable birding paradise, even in winter. In fact, in the short time I've been here, I've seen hawks, eagles, orioles, cardinals, jays, nothing truly rare. But to a wildlife lover such as myself, seeing them in such a spectacular setting is thrilling nonetheless.
Well, I'm glad you're enjoying it.
Have you met the other guests?
I've bumped into them at one time or another, yes. I don't spend all my time in front of this window. That
Well, that's good.
Johnny fellow, he's very talented but extremely intense. His whole life revolves around being the best in the world. As for the 2 who are always sitting across the way playing that silly game, the older man, Bill Kessler, he's no deep thinker, but he's nice enough. But the other one, that college student, talking to him is like trying to converse with a giant turnip. No social graces whatsoever. I almost prefer talking to the handyman. Almost. Anyone that intent on destroying something as glorious as that wolf is hardly worth talking to.
Oh, I think we know how she feels about the wolf then.
Have you ever seen the wolf that's been hanging out around here?
No. Not that I'm looking for it, of course. Yanni occasionally skis by, and that dullard of a student, I see him snowshoeing occasionally. But I've yet to see the wolf. Have you seen it?
Yeah, actually.
Yeah, up close and personal, as a matter of fact.
How did it act? Was it aggressive? Did it look injured?
Whoa, she is really interested in the wolf.
Actually, I think it may have saved my life.
Really? Of course, its behavior does suggest that it's had contact with humans before.
How do you know that?
Told anyone else what you just told me?
No?
Good. Don't. You see, I'd like to see this wolf for myself, and I don't want everyone else going after it and scaring it away. And there's no telling what that trigger-happy handyman might do. So it'll just be our little secret, all right?
Usually when someone says it'll just be our little secret, that's a bad sign.
I've enjoyed talking to you.
Au revoir.
Au revoir. Alright, let's go make some dinner. Okay, what do we have here? Dinner order, 2 salmon and 1 salad. Oh, here we go. I'm assuming those get put there. I should have read the book first. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, she wanted 2 salmons, right? Yeah, Freddy. This is Freddy. Okay, that's not surprising. So I guess this is kind of like the burgers, in a way. You just have to cook them until they're brown. Let's see what we got here. Cooked salmon, which turns bright orange pink in the salad bowl on top of the lettuce, and then ranch dressing is what tops it. Okay, so we put the lettuce in first, right? Do I not put the lettuce in? Oh, here's the lettuce. That's spinach. Okay. So we got 1 egg, 3 yellow peppers. Wow, she likes peppers. 1 tomatoes, 2 spinach. Good grief, Freddy. 2 anchovies. 2 carrots. 2 cucumbers and 1 croutons. Alright. That should be it. Alright.
Order up.
Okay, 2 salmon and 1 salad for Lou. Alright, so what does the salmon have? 1 egg, 2 yellow peppers. Oh, there you go. And we've got 2 tomatoes, 2 spinach. What else have we got here? 2 anchovies, 3 carrots. Wow. This guy likes piling in the ingredients here. 2 cucumbers and 1 croutons. We still have yet to meet someone who loves even more croutons than that. Okay. There we go.
Order up.
What do we have here? 1 salmon and 1 salad. Okay, that's not so bad. Alright, we've got 1 egg, 2 yellow peppers, then 1 of these each. Oh, there we go. Alright, and then we've got 2, 3, 3, 1. I wish I could go to restaurants and order things like this. Just say, I want more of this than that, and not get charged.
Order up.
Alright, halfway there. Oh, this one's just a salad for Guadalupe. So 1, 3, 1, 2. And I think we have no anchovies, if I'm not mistaken. 1, 1, 3. Okay. Wonder what happens if you get something wrong.
Order up.
Okay, maybe Nancy will just refuse to serve it. Alright, we've got 2, 2, 1, 1. Oh, there we go. Alright, now for the second half of the salad. 1, 1, 2, 3. Okay. People like anchovies except for Guadalupe around here. Alright, there we are.
Order up.
And last but not least, we have Bill, who wants 2 salmons and a salad. 2, 3, 1, 1. Okay, there we go. Alright, and then the second half is 0, 2, 2, 0. Man, no croutons. Okay. There we go. Got it. That wasn't so bad. Alright. So I guess we'll be making breakfast tomorrow morning, so we'll see how that goes. Can we go outside still, or is it too late now?
I'm not going outside now. It's too cold.
Oh, okay, so you can only go outside certain times of the day. Wow, they really are making this a little more realistic, and I like that. Okay, is there anything on the computer we can look at? I don't think there really is. That's the guest list. We've reported an avalanche. I think we should call the sheriff just to report the bomb. Let's do that.
Sheriff's office, this is Mohican.
Hi, this is Nancy Drew at the Icicle Creek Lodge. We met the other night when you were investigating the bunkhouse explosion.
Oh, yeah, that bright kid from the States. What do you need?
Well, I found a melted clock face close to where the bunkhouse used to be, and I wondered if it could have been what triggered the explosion. You know, the timer?
I found that clock face, too. Left it there because any fingerprints on it would have melted away along with everything else. And besides, Ollie Randall said all the room clocks at the lodge looked like that. Could have been one that was in the bunkhouse to begin with.
Oh, right.
You shouldn't go poking around on your own like that. There could still be explosives lying around. Although, I hear it takes a pretty big bang to set off C4.
C4?
Plastic explosive? That's what blew up the bunkhouse. Lab result came in less than an hour ago.
Oh, interesting. So I wonder if that clock was the one that Guadalupe is missing.
Is C4 hard to get?
Not if you're in the military or do any kind of demolition. In Eastern Europe, it's called Semtex.
Eastern Europe?
It's not that hard to handle either. For somebody who's had training in explosives, it's a piece of cake.
Did you learn anything else from the lab tests you did after the bunkhouse explosion?
Nope. Unfortunately, that bunkhouse wasn't particularly well made, so when it exploded, pretty much everything got melted into a blob or blown to smithereens or burned to a crisp.
Aww.
Do you need some kind of permit to hunt wolves around here?
No, ma'am.
You mean Ollie Randall can go after that white wolf that's been hanging around outside the lodge and just shoot it?
Yes, ma'am. It's always open season on wolves out here. You can kill as many of them as you want.
Somehow that doesn't seem right.
The animals wolves go after don't have a problem with it, I can guarantee you that.
Yeah, I bet not.
One of the guests at the hotel, Yanni Volkstaya, he says someone threw a bomb at him while he was out skiing.
Did he see who it was?
He didn't see anything except the explosion, which apparently went off right next to him.
Was he hurt?
No,
Why are you telling me this instead of him?
because he's a cross-country skiing champion and he's convinced it was one of his competitors. Apparently the governments of the people he's beaten are as ruthless as they are sore losers.
So what do you want me to do?
Well, I thought you might want to know.
I just thought you should know that his life may be in danger.
Well, if this Yanni guy wasn't concerned enough to call us, I don't see what good we can do. Life's too short, we're too understaffed, and it's just too darn cold to go traipsing around out there for
Aww.
nothing.
Well, I guess that's understandable.
Thanks for your help.
Have a good day.
Alright, so I think this is pretty much all we can do for day one. Unless there's more... Oh, wait a minute. No, hang on a sec. There's this puzzle up here. Let's go to the bathroom. Okay. So yeah, there's this puzzle over here that we saw earlier with the, oh, the picture I took of the thing didn't come out well. Let me go back and do that again. So you may remember in the, I think the first video, there was this thing over here, not there, over here. this doohickey here that showed all these colors, and I think this is meant to be a reference to the room layout because there are 6 rooms all in all. And there's these little dials on each room's door that we can set. So I think we're supposed to be viewing it from this perspective. So I'm going to go to each door and try setting it up and see what happens. So let's start off up here with Pish Pish, which needs to be blue. I guess that's the shade of blue that we're going for. The Ollie room. Whoops, I did not mean to go in there. Alright, so this room needs to be green. And then down here we've got Ina, which is red. Oops, I keep opening these doors. And then Kala Kala needs to be blue. And then over here we got Chinook, which is white, which is already correct. And then Quell Quell, our room, which needs to be red. Okay, did that do anything? Did it do anything with this? No. Does it need to be the other way? I am really confused. Let's say it needs to be the other way. So we'll start from this end. So this needs to be blue then. This needs to be green. This needs to be red. This is blue. And then this over here is white. And then this is red. Okay, did that do anything? I just find it weird we can look at this thing. I can't think of anything else around here that would be affected by it unless it somehow opens Trapper Dan's needle all the way outside. But it doesn't look like it did anything. Alright, well, I think in the next video we'll skip to the next morning and start our maidly duties and then go exploring outside. So until then, guys, thanks so much for watching, and I will catch you on the flip side.